If you're buying an Apple TV this month, you likely fall into one of three categories. One of those groups should definitely wait. The real question is which one saved the most money by holding off, even if the 2026 model comes with a higher price tag. Current reports suggest a new Apple TV 4K will arrive in 2026. While there is no confirmed date, reliable sources consistently show that Apple is developing the next version. I'm almost certain about that timeline, though I'm only somewhat confident in how much the actual update will change the experience. That medium impact is exactly why this decision is tricky. For some, those changes will matter more than others. First, consider the basic streamer. You primarily use Netflix, YouTube, or Disney Plus, and just want a stable 4K HDR experience that works every time. You're likely upgrading from an older box or a slow built-in TV interface. The second group is the power streamer. You care about frame rate matching, Dolby Vision, and home theater optimization. You notice small performance gaps and might already own a model from the last few years. Finally, there is a casual gamer. This is the Apple Arcade household where you or your kids use a controller and want smoother frame rates for gaming. Here is the most important part of that choice. Only one group truly gains by waiting. The next Apple TV will likely move to a newer A-series chip, similar to an A17 or better. That shift means a faster CPU, a more powerful GPU, and more headroom for games. It also helps the device stay responsive as the software evolves over years. There's also talk about a larger role in the smart home. Apple continues to build out Thread and HomeKit, and a stronger processor could handle more automation logic locally. But we still have some major unknowns. We don't have a confirmed price, a specific month, or any word on a breakthrough feature. This looks like a probable performance refresh rather than a guaranteed leap forward. I'm very confident we'll see a chip upgrade, but I'm not fully sure we'll see a dramatic new feature category. That distinction is key. The impact on basic streaming is low, but the impact on gaming and smart home setups is somewhat higher. If you mostly watch shows and movies, the current Apple TV 4K already does more than enough. The 2022 model is fast, handles Dolby Vision cleanly, and rarely lags. It will also get software updates for a long time. Waiting for 2026 actually costs you months of a better streaming experience right now. If you're moving up from an older box or a slow TV interface, you'll see an immediate jump in quality. The 2026 model probably won't change your viewing experience in a noticeable way. Since the impact is low for this buyer, buying now is the right move. Gemini said, if you already have a 2021 or 2022 model, and mostly just stream video, there's almost no reason to upgrade today. You won't notice a real difference in performance. Waiting doesn't mean you have to buy the 2026 version. It just means there's no rush to change what you have. Here is the detail most people miss. Even if the next Apple TV costs $20 or $40 more, waiting might still be the smarter move. If you're a basic streamer, waiting doesn't pay off because you're paying more later for power you don't need. But for gamers and power users, it's a different story. If you buy now and then upgrade again when a new one drops, you've essentially paid twice. Waiting lets you consolidate that cost into one device that lasts much longer. Even at a slightly higher price, waiting is often the cheaper move in the long run. If you're in this group, the math starts to shift. The current Apple TV handles Apple Arcade well enough for now, but isn't overbuilt for the future of gaming. Gemini said, a stronger chip in 2026 will provide better sustained performance and higher frame rates. It also offers more future-proofing for software updates and better support for cloud gaming. For gamers, I'm somewhat confident the impact will be high if Apple positions the device as a casual gaming hub. Because of that potential, waiting makes sense for this group. The next point is more subtle. If you care about every technical detail, you likely already own a recent model. The 2026 version probably won't revolutionize video standards overnight, but the value shifts if Apple adds stronger smart home logic or better coordination for your devices. If you are building a HomeKit ecosystem, that possibility keeps you in the wait territory. It isn't because the current model is weak, but because your needs align with where Apple is likely heading. The math changes if the 2026 Apple TV becomes a primary home hub. With local processing and deeper ecosystem control, it stops being a streaming box and becomes home infrastructure. If that shift happens, the impact score climbs. If it doesn't, the 2026 model remains a simple performance refresh. I'm only somewhat confident in that broader home hub shift. That uncertainty is why your specific needs matter more than the rumors. There's also a practical cost of waiting. If the new model is a year away, that is 12 months of using your current hardware. If your existing setup is frustrating, that cost is real. But if your current device works fine, waiting costs you almost nothing. Your starting point is what matters most. If you are upgrading from a 2017 model or the HD version, you should buy now. If you already have the 2022 model and you're happy, wait calmly. If you are a gaming-focused household, wait strategically. I am very confident a new model is coming, even if it won't disrupt basic streaming. It is a likely arrival with a medium impact on the market. The only people truly at risk of buyer's remorse are those who care about performance headroom. For that group, waiting avoids the cost of upgrading twice. For everyone else, the cost of waiting is higher than the benefit of a newer model. If you are a basic streamer on older hardware, buy now. If you own the 2021 or 2022 model and just watch video, there's no urgency, so you can wait. If your household focuses on casual gaming or Apple Arcade, you should wait. The same applies to home theater owners who want to see smart home growth. This advice could change if new reports narrow the launch to early next year. If leaks confirm a major chip jump, waiting becomes the clear choice for performance-focused buyers. However, if reports suggest only minor internal tweaks, buying today becomes safer for everyone. Before you check out, ask yourself which buyer type you are. That answer matters more than the rumor headlines. Tomorrow, we'll look at the latest leak reports to see if my confidence in these timelines has shifted.